Cedric, he has the bow tie. Oh my gosh, actually, that would be perfect.
That would be perfect, wouldn't it? You know, but I think he loves his cheese giver right there.
And he's looking over there right now.
He is. But he thinks because I have some cheese. You gave him all the cheese.
Go to him.
So it's all right.
Go find Cedric. Go find Cedric.
Let's talk about your forecast. He wants to stay with his friends over there. Let's talk about your forecast out there. It's a mild one out there. Look at these temperatures, mid-50s right now in Salt Lake City. So something is happening in the atmosphere to give us temperatures in the mid-50s. And sure enough, we are tracking more moisture moving in. So we've got a lot of cloud cover out there across the Beehive State. We've got some moisture beginning to develop up near the border. I don't think a lot of that is hitting the ground just yet, but as we go throughout, let's say the midday into the afternoon hours, I think we'll see an increased chance of that moisture moving through. Notice the atmospheric river now that shifted to the north and west yesterday, beginning to shift back to the south and east, and that means we're going to see increasing chances for moisture here in the coming days. So as we take a look at your futurecast here, you'll be able to see, again, we're looking at maybe a sprinkle or something showing up this morning. I really think we'll stay dry through most of the first half of the day. After you get past lunchtime, though, I do think we'll start to see that valley rain and mountain snow hitting the ground as we moisten up the atmosphere. So expect potentially, if you're going to be heading up that I-80 pass over towards the Evanston area, or if you're going to be heading up towards portions of the western Uintas, you're going to run into some snowy conditions. Some of that snow could be locally heavy this afternoon, and some valley rainfall showing up, and some of that valley rain could be briefly heavy. Now, this boundary will slowly shift south, so overnight tonight, it sets up between I-80 and down towards I-70 will be the best chances of seeing that valley rain and mountain snow. Same story as you go towards your Saturday morning. Valley rain and mountain snow primarily between I-80 and I-70, and then that boundary shifts back towards the north. We'll get a break Saturday afternoon statewide, but here it comes. The next wave comes in Saturday night into Sunday. Valley rain, mountain snow across northern Utah. Going into your Sunday afternoon, valley rain, mountain snow across northern Utah. So it won't be raining or snowing the entire weekend, but definitely keep the wet weather gear close by because we're going to have multiple waves, even into your Monday morning, valley rain and mountain snow showing up here as we see this flow of this atmospheric river lined up across northern Utah. So when you add it all up, over the next 5 days, a quarter to as much as an inch or more of liquid precipitation expected out of the system as it moves through. Let's talk about your snowfall potential because, again, obviously, if you're down in the valleys, we're not going to be seeing any snow from this system. But in the mountains, you're going to pick up the potential of seeing some decent totals in some spots here. I've got 8 to 12 inches for us over towards the western Uintas. I think that's going to be the bullseye of where we'll likely see any type of real travel issues and more significant snowfall totals. And a lot of this will fall as we head into this afternoon through tonight. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. As you head up towards the Bear River Range, we can pick up 6 to 10 inches of snow through the weekend. And the upper Cottonwoods, I think its a potential is picking up about 4 to 8 inches of snow as well. Now, you get around the rest of the northern Wasatch Mountains, we're probably talking above 7,500 feet, maybe 2 to 6 inches of snow in total. So not a big one for the northern Wasatch Mountains, but for the western Uintas, up towards the Bear River Range, some decent totals. And then, again, for the western Uintas, we do have a winter weather advisory. So if you're traveling up into the higher mountaintops there, not only could you see 6 to 12 inches of snow, but you could also see some wind gusts in that 50 to 55 mile per hour category. So watch out for some treacherous travel there. And then there's more because there's another storm system on the way here as we get towards your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and that one could influence places down towards the south. So 60s over the next 6 days in St. George, winter solstice on Sunday, and then we're looking at that rain Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. And the Wasatch Front, we've got increasing shower chances this afternoon, overnight into Saturday, another wave Sunday into Monday, so a wet period of weather. And then look at that, Christmas Eve into Christmas Day looking wet, not white. All right, let's get a quick check on the roads out there this morning as we get you out the door. You can see quiet conditions for folks making their way north to south across the area. This is inbound, so welcome to Utah. Coming in from the south out of Arizona, traffic is looking pretty nice around the St. George area. As we look off towards the north, you'll be able to see here up around Bear Lake Boulevard looking pretty good as well. Let's look at your traffic and weather. We'll send it back to Matt and Lisa.